The story of Africa. Africa is often called the cradle of humankind, millions of years ago. The earliest human ancestors lived on the continent, and fossil discoveries in countries such as Ethiopia, Kenya, and South Africa have helped scientists understand the origins of humanity. Around 200,000 to 300,000 years ago, modern humans emerged in Africa before gradually migrating to other parts of the world. As people settled across the continent, they developed farming, animal herding, trade, and thriving communities. One of Africa's greatest early civilizations was ancient Egypt, which flourished along the Nile River more than 5,000 years ago. The Egyptians built magnificent pyramids, developed advanced mathematics and medicine, created a system of writing known as hieroglyphics, and established one of history's most influential civilizations. At the same time, other powerful societies, such as the Kingdom of Kush in present-day Sudan, emerged and became centers of trade, culture, and military strength. Across West Africa, kingdoms such as Ghana, Mali, and Songhai grew wealthy through the trade of gold, salt, ivory, and other valuable goods. The Mali Empire reached its height during the reign of Mansa Musa in the 14th century, famous for his immense wealth and generosity. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage to Mecca attracted international attention. During this period, cities such as Timbuktu became world-renowned centers of learning, attracting scholars from across Africa and beyond. In East Africa, merchants built prosperous trading cities along the Indian Ocean coast. Places like Kilwa, Mombasa, and Zanzibar connected Africa with Arabia, India, Persia, and China through the Swahili trade network. Gold, ivory, spices, and textiles were exchanged, creating vibrant multicultural societies that blended African traditions with influences from overseas. Southern Africa was home to Great Zimbabwe, a powerful kingdom that flourished between the 11th and 15th centuries. It built impressive stone cities without mortar and controlled important regional trade routes. Meanwhile, Central Africa saw the rise of kingdoms such as Congo and Luba, which developed sophisticated systems of governance, agriculture, and craftsmanship. Africa's rich diversity extended beyond its kingdoms. Thousands of ethnic groups developed unique languages, customs, music, religions, and artistic traditions. Oral storytelling passed down through generations by skilled historians known as griots in West Africa, preserved history long before it was written. Beginning in the 15th century, European explorers arrived along Africa's coasts. Over time, the transatlantic slave trade became one of history's greatest tragedies. Millions of Africans were forcibly taken from their homes and transported across the Atlantic to work as enslaved laborers in the Americas. This devastating trade lasted for centuries, causing immense suffering and disrupting countless communities and societies. During the late 19th century, European powers competed to colonize nearly the entire continent. In what became known as the Scramble for Africa, colonial governments exploited Africa's natural resources and often ignored existing cultures and political systems. Although colonialism introduced some new infrastructure and institutions, it also led to widespread inequality, forced labor, and the loss of political independence. After the Second World War, African leaders and independence movements demanded freedom from colonial rule, beginning in the 1950s and continuing through the following decades. Country after country achieved independence. Leaders such as Kwame Nkrumah, Julius Nyerere, Jomo Kenyatta, Nelson Mandela, Patrice Lumumba, and many others played important roles in the struggle for self-determination and justice. The post-independence era brought both opportunities and challenges. Many African nations worked to build democratic institutions, expand education, and improve healthcare. Others faced civil wars, political instability, corruption, economic difficulties, and the lasting effects of colonial borders. Despite these challenges, African societies demonstrated remarkable resilience and continued striving for peace, development, and prosperity. Today, Africa is home to more than 1.5 billion people, across 54 internationally recognized countries. It contains thousands of languages and cultures, abundant natural resources, rapidly growing cities, and one of the world's youngest populations. African entrepreneurs, scientists, artists, athletes, and innovators are making significant contributions in technology, business, medicine, literature, music, and environmental conservation. The story of Africa is not simply one of hardship or struggle. It is a story of human origins, ancient civilizations, intellectual achievement, resilience, creativity, and hope, from the pyramids of Egypt to the universities of Timbuktu, from the stone walls of Great Zimbabwe to the modern skylines of Lagos, Nairobi, Johannesburg, and Kigali. Africa continues to shape the past, present, and future of our world. Follow us for more. Do well to like, share, and comment. Thank you.